Yo. Yeah, right. That's right. You got so many, dog. Nah, man, I don't believe it. It ain't with house money, like you said. Yeah.
Some would call it swag.
Yeah, I did post it.
Some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not
Yeah,
bragging.
yeah.
And elite wide receivers in the
That screen most of all my games. I gotta need film.
Team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the SMU Mustangs, taking on last year's national champions, the Clemson Tigers. For esports college football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Clemson will boot it away to get this one started. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Second down, they'll go to the air. Trying to escape and get
that's bullshit.
He gets the job done, picking
That's
up the first
bullshit.
down and getting down.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
What is going on?
He's knocked down at the 30.
What is going on?
But they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, Not a good job by this defense.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs where he's found a way to get positive yards. He was able to pick up the first on that last carry. They should keep feeding him the football. The more success they have, it's going to open up the play action here.
And that is beautiful execution by the defense. What do I do with that option? String him along. Don't let him make a quick decision. Don't let it be obvious. Did a good job slow playing it, stretching it out. Everybody being able to run to the football, use the sideline as a defender. Nice job by the defense.
Back to pass on second down.
What? I'm standing right there. Why did he make me move?
And they'll mark him down.
What the fuck was that?
Grab, and that's one way to start digging out of that hole, but they're still short
I
of
didn't know
the
he was
first
moving.
down.
That's crazy.
It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on Ipte if they can stop him on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Got the quick pass. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
They'll run it from the gun. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Under fire. Makes the grab on the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nowhere to go with the football that time. Great job by the defense watching the QB's eyes. And how about tackling the catch? He wasn't able to throw it deep down the field, but as soon as the guy made the snag, down he went.
This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Bro, I didn't make me. They made, bro. This shit, that whole drive was bullshit. I'm trying to get back in my drive. They ain't let me pull it back.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a third down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Henderson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Now they'll run it to the right here. Looking for room at the 25. Oh, he's got some space. Running inside the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Clemson.
My defense is
Give me a crack, I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
And they tacked on the extra.
We always have that.
That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll go to the ground.
Oh my God, bro. Okay, whenever y'all want to stop with the bullshit, just let me know. I'm on, bro.
I like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you
Let me
see
die so late. Why are you doing so late?
Decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
The RPO fire complete to the left. He is stopped behind the line of
Probably,
scrimmage. They'll lose yards
use
on
the
that.
piston.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle.
Wow.
Got his man downfield.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
A terrible first quarter.
Both
Man.
teams
Stop
wanted to
shooting.
establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. From the gun, give on the inside. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
I hate that play.
Pulls and fires complete. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big stuff. They're able to hook up there.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds incomplete.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot
nobody
of challenges.
committed.
You can see it right there.
Man,
they shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on third down.
Bro, everybody. Bro, this is...
Tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal
Bro,
from the 6.
these niggas 30 yards back, bro. What the fuck is going on?
They were in field goal range, but nice job.
Everything's on default.
Let's go get the first down. Let's throw the football. Nice read, nice catch. Now set up with a first and goal situation.
Everything's on default.
And
These
the
guys 30
Mustangs
yards
trying to
back.
cash it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
Bullshit.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line.
Going
Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. LSU is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. these Bayou Bengals have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they're capable of it again today. They're trailing by just 4 to Mississippi State. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. There's an idea that Clemson can only run the ball when they sort of trick you and get you in space, but they're showing a lot of versatility now.
Yeah, I think the word you were looking for was finesse. They've been a finesse offense, more about tempo and body blows than it is about, you know, being physical up front. But if this unit does get that physicality and get that ground game and a good offensive line, I think that's when you see the best of the Clemson Tigers.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. Here's the handoff. Makes it past the marker. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
They're going to keep feeding this guy the football, guys. Over 100 yards rushing with that last carry now. We knew coming into this game today, they had to get the running game going. They had to be able to turn around, hand it off, and get positive yards and set themselves up into manageable third down situations. And we've seen them at any area of the field so far in this one have success in the running game. They'll keep that up until this defense proves they can stop it.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Quick release on the RPO. Gets away from one, finds some space. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw.
I can't stop you, so it don't matter.
But with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Strong run, picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Single back formation, and they give it to him.
Oh my God.
He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. The Tigers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Quickly complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. To the ground to try to move the chains. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
Man, This offense continues to do such a great job on third down. One of the best in the country at it, and the reason why, they keep it manageable most of the time. Third and short, they can run the football, be physical, convert first downs. This offense has been so good on third downs.
And now a chance to pull even. First and goal as we get late in the first half. They're working that left side. Touchdown, Tigers. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And he added the extra point. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little
bit. Quarterback on the key.
What? I didn't even commit. I don't understand. Ain't nobody committed, bro. Nobody committed. Nobody committed, bro. That's a lot of bullshit going on.
Breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains
a lot of bullshit.
How big is this ball?
Nobody committed.
Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Coming out with it, it's Henderson. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback.
That's so much bullshit. Yeah, that was so much bullshit, bro. Nobody committed. He just by himself, and nobody committed. Nobody committed.
Get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll leave it with him. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Turning it on. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
Yeah, another good one.
What are you doing?
Like we could put that on loop, Jesse. Just another good one. Another good one. Another good run. Over 150 yards in the day. He's been a complete package, showing off all his skills today.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
You know, as a defense,
how was a bad defense, bro? I fucking was in nickel.
Want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he told this small game, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down.
I ain't even talking about luck.
That's where this guy can play first, second, third. We've seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
Got his man out of the backfield. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Timeout, Clemson.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Going downfield for the big play. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, that just shows you how much this quarterback trusts his baller wide receiver. He was double covered on that play, and still the QB tried to force it over to him.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Mustangs will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Henderson. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They got it on offense. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Working that left side now. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for a first.
Breaks into the open. And an explosive play. Has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this, this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
Here we go. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's going to run it. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
You know, we don't see this very much in college football anymore. Quarterbacks just taking care of their bodies and making smart decisions. Get down on the ground so you don't take one of these big hits from these nasty defensive players, and just give yourself a chance to make it through the rest of this game.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Crosses the 30, he's got to lay it. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Clemson.
Get it back and stop. Can't get it stop. This is crazy.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we're tied up in the 3rd. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Appalachian State is ahead in this one, and we've seen this program pull off some incredible wins over the years, but they're not there yet. They're up by a field goal over Marshall. Sunbelt, Funbelt. We'll circle back if anything big happens. You should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
That was me.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Got open on the post and then had no regard for his body in making that catch.
Exactly right. You know you're going to get hit a lot of times coming over the middle of the field, but he runs that post, lays out, makes the play for his quarterback. That's a tough hombre.
Out out of the gun to give to the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Lacy. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
Guys in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill.
And what's it going on?
And I got to be able to throw you the
This is
football.
amazing.
Do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on Iptay if they can stop him on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it.
Oh, I could have saved. You tried to save from that dude right to me. I thought he already took him out the game. That nigga bleeding. Who the fuck is? Yeah, I suppose you call. I thought you were gonna knock it down or at least hit him.
Turnover.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Yes, you do.
Motion from the wide receiver. Hand off from the shotgun.
How you got bumped?
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Off play action. Here's it.
Oh,
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
my fault.
But when it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Catch inside the 25.
I don't know what you did that time, bro.
Defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep
Fucking
up.
what
They
you
got
did.
it down to the 21. Clemson ready to go back to
how the
work with
hell.
another 1st down. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read.
Why he in the game anyway?
After a pickup of 2 to the 19.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get
Why
a lot
is he in the
of credit. They
game?
don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to
Which
get some
one?
running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones
Oh, they
that
get,
make
I don't
it.
know how the hell you fucked up that
Picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
that pass play.
The run from the shotgun. There he goes. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They take the lead with the 6.
I thought you had got your hand slipped or some shit. I was like, bro.
The offensive line paving holes, continue to feed this man the ball.
And the extra point was good to finish things off.
No, you moved it completely out the way. Completely out the way.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That one.
I wasn't gonna let you catch it, though. But it's gonna be a hell of a catch if he caught it, because I was jumping for the motherfucker.
The drive starts.
I ain't say catch it, no.
25-yard line.
I ain't say catch it. I was trying to knock it down.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with it.
Yeah, I was trying to get in the way to knock it down, because I already knew the shit was over.
After the 30-yard line.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass.
Yeah, I said, yeah. Whoa! Why did you just make me run? Why didn't you let me go get it?
I know we're a long
I'm holding
way
a triangle.
but guys, y'all remember that ball you could throw that whistled? That thing was whistling. It had so many RPMs on it.
From the gun, the ground game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Out of the gun, the
No way.
handoff, looking for a
But stop, y'all.
He is going nowhere. Stop.
The first time y'all heard fucking.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is...
Who the heck is Brother O'Connor? It's a hell of a name.
Time as we open the fourth.
You got a couple guys over there.
So we open the final
You got one of them for real.
down play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
It's big.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. He'll try to take it back.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
You talking to me? You said, did you throw? Did I throw what?
They'll send out the offense.
Oh, yeah, no, it's a terrible throw.
On that last drive, they
I want him to throw, though. That nigga 93 speed. Anything but to run that, bro.
Because at this
Oh,
point,
shit.
they don't.
He smashes his way through again. Defense makes the stop, but the chains move, and it's first and
He said finger screen. Nigga said finger screen. Nigga
So
said
this
finger
offense
screen.
has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
Well, it's
I'm
a
a
really nice
whole-
job
I
by the
got-
defense there, anticipating that they might see jet sweep here down close to the goal line. Good play.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right.
Bro, go score.
Way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal.
Boom,
Touchdown,
boom.
Tiger. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave.
Of course, you losing next week anyway. You're not being mom.
Continues to do what they do, and they take the two.
Sorry, quick, sorry.
In the 4th quarter, everything goes
talking
in their
shit.
direction.
Yeah.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
That ain't gonna last, man.
The SMU offense is
You
heading
did.
back onto the
You
field.
did.
They're in a precarious spot here. That lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here.
Really nice play call by the offense, too. Obviously, your quarterback's thrown picks on his last 2 drives, so you have to settle him down. And the best way to settle down a quarterback is to get the running game going. Put it on the big fellas up front. Put it on your backs. That's a really nice run, and that should help settle the QB down a bit.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
They This defense right now is pinning their ears back with a huge lead in the fourth quarter. You're seeing that coming off the edge. They're not even respecting run because they don't have to. They know that this opponent is going to throw the football. They're taking wider splits. They're getting up the field. They're using their speed in that time.
The whole fourth quarter was fucking.
In the last couple weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And now my mindset has to completely change. Listen, we needed points. That's over. Like, plenty of time left, over 3 minutes on the clock. I got to get me a stop, and I got to get that football back so my offense can score some points.
Coming out on first down with the play fake.
I'm pressing train. Why he doing it?
Picks up a sack.
Oh, shit, I ain't.
Down at the 44. Clemson is quick to the line.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second and regroup before running this next play.
And they swarm him under.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
They've got to come up with a big play on
This why I got to be the one to wait. That why.
He wants to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Henderson.
What a dive! What a dive!
Get there. Not
What a dive!
He's brought down at the 30. It's fourth down.
That was an amazing dive.
Motion from the back. On fourth down, looking to pass. Moving away from pressure. On the move to the right.
Right, that ball. 50-50 platinum. 50-50 platinum.
They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth.
No, why did you do it?
Straight win.
There's no mercy rule in college.
Why gotta be me?
Huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are.
They made you move Morgan. You let them make you move Morgan. Let you get that SMG. It's a great question. I asked that question earlier today.
And he's going to bring this one out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep
Nick Long Island back there, bro.
You just have to make that catch.
And this is a tough spot for the QB, man. Like, he knows he's down big and has to make big plays down the field, but also got to be smart because this defense, you can tell, bringing in extra bodies, playing the pass, maybe take the dink and dunk, let your guys make some plays because they are definitely playing the deep ball.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Rush is on him. He wants a big play here late. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Finally brought down the runner.
No, I gotta be the one to wait and see. I don't understand.
Field position with the return.
You're right. You're right. Okay.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, Dave.
I would make sure
really good game plan coming
I would make sure to have those.
Executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today?
No, I don't say D-line yet. D-line ain't good at all over there.
The quarterback takes a knee.
Yeah, I'll worry about that quarterback and the receivers for sure though. Got the 290 receivers. Hey, bro, but they 96, bro. But anyway,
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any
hey,
more
man,
chances. They'll
them
line
boys
up in
had 90.
victory formation.
These boys got 90 release and
Don't
everything
want to
over
risk
there. I was like,
anything
dang, I
here.
can't even press them boys
Quarterback
like I
takes a knee.
want to. I started them in the second half. The whole first half, I was playing back. I was like, I don't want these niggas to miss.
It's 4th and 8 and never a hesitation. They'll go for it. They stop him short of the marker and they'll turn it over on downs.
This is so a Jesse Palmer move. Exactly what he would do.
Man, don't put me on no wrong list, bro.
Can't win by
Don't be putting me on no list, bro.
Oh, he's got some
Don't be
space.
putting me on no list,
Never
bro.
underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room as they mark it at
You
the
Texas,
17.
bro. You probably get one.